Okay, so today we're going to have a play with kokinagi. Breath throw. It's one of those Aikido things that lots of clubs will finish a class with it because it gives everybody a good feeling in you, and it's it's quite exciting to do. The problem is it can quite quickly become a very cooperative kind of physical fun and games thing, and it's very, very easy to lose the real valuable lessons behind it. Yeah, I used to love it when I first started. As soon as I could roll, it was great. But if you're not careful, you people waving their arms about, people falling over and rolling, and there's nothing there. Now, in the last couple of sessions, we've been talking about connection, and we've been talking about the critical principle behind the waza, or behind the technique that we're actually doing. And this is exactly the same as we do in kokinagi. Even though it's breath throw and it's, but the very name of it makes you think of an Aikido kind of flowy existential thing. If I've chosen a non-Aikido person on purpose, one of the rules I was told, shall we say, with kokinagi is that you don't grab your partner. The minute you grab your partner and you start to do stuff to them, it ceases to become kokinagi, it becomes technique, it becomes a waza. So you're meant to be leading and redirecting your partner's attack. Now, just to start off, let's have a look at some of the individual options we can do, but we'll do it from a beginner's basis. So just want you to make a couple of steps in, and and grab. As he makes contact, I'm leading him into his balance point. I'm just going to drop him down and just make a roll. Eventually, this becomes that as he goes to lead, so that he's putting his weight into his toes. And that's just one of the things in this. But ultimately, I still have to have connection. If he grabs me and he's kind of loose like this, it's like you've seen people towing a car when the tow rope is slack. Nothing happens, and then it goes thud, and the bottom of the car falls off. Well, that's what happens to me anyway. So you have to have the connection. Same as any other technique I'm making. If he's slack and I'm trying to make suhanagi, I'm bending his arm and there's nothing happening to him. There has to be connection through the structure. The same with this. So even if I was doing this from static, I still have to do all the things I do in my basic technique. I can't go through his big toe. He's solid as a rock there. It has to be through the balance point. So I'm using his momentum to create a kazushi, to create a balance break in the same way as I would in normal technique. And I know you've seen your people, I'm not teaching you to suck eggs, but we forget this. It becomes kind of, and then they fall over, So let's just try a real basic one first of all. Doesn't matter if it's ihami or yaku, makes no difference. Makes no difference. Make a small corner step as they come in. See if you can start the lead just before they make contact. And did you see I'm not actually making a step? I'm not doing this because it kind of makes it more like a waza because you're putting the tin in. Try and make it a body movement so you're moving your structure in relation to your partner's structure, and as they make the contact, all I'm doing is making a smaller toshi to bring him down. Yeah? See what I mean? So it's and I'm not really pulling you. You're kind of your line of force is kind of that way anyway. Because he's again, you could argue if someone comes in to grab hold of you, most of the time they're going to pull it. In this case, I'm just anticipating the contact. So either side, it doesn't matter. Make the shape, lead, and let your partner drop through. It's a nice, easy way to start. It's lowering them to the floor, and we're getting that front out expansion.